Okay, I'm going to show you all this project. This is my audio editor that I've made. It's a really basic audio editor. It's not meant to be a DAW or anything really crazy like that. Just a straightforward sound file editor, kind of similar to a program like SoundForge, if y'all ever use that, but with a nice minimal UI and hopefully really simple and straightforward functionality. It's got really good, very computer graphics. Um, as you can see, you can zoom all the way in to editing individual samples, although the way I'm drawing them is kind of goofy right now. Uh, the zooming and scrolling is nice and smooth. I can demonstrate this even on longer files, so that's really nice compared to the last time I tried to do a project like this. You can also do the kind of stuff you'd want to do in an editor, like copy and paste, delete stuff, undo. That's a nice one, especially when you delete everything. And then you can also listen to what you've done. And of course, play things back on a loop too. Though the loop does not pick up changes, so if I start playing and then I delete that, well, the loop still thinks it's there. But that's fine. I can fix that later. It has a few basic effects too. I can change the pitch of things, so I could pitch this whole file down to half speed. Undo that. I can reverse things. And of course, anything you can do on the whole file, you can do on just a part of it, which allows you to do a lot of fun little stuff. It doesn't have a lot of functionality that you really want. For example, I can't load up another file and mix something in from that file, but you can, cut bits off of one file. So let's load up this thing here. This is a recording of my homemade plate reverb. It's just an Adele song playing through there. It's a lot longer than the original one, and I can copy this, switch back to my original file, and stick it in the middle here. But I can't insert it, or sorry, I can't mix it into it to hear both of them. That'll have to come later. So far, my work has mostly been on the interface, and the goal was to have kind of a minimal interface, very similar to the text editor Vim, which is the text editor I like to use. I don't think Vim is the greatest way of working with text or anything, and this is necessarily the best way of working with anything else, but it's really easy to just provide functionality. I hit colon and I type in a little command. So RV for reverse, Control Z for undo, or I can just type undo. I can delete, or I can set up delete to be bound to the delete key. Copy and paste all work the same way. So anything I want to do, I can just add a command here. I don't have to think about menus or a bunch of junk like that. And probably in the future, I can extend this to where you can write your own commands and your commands can be intelligent. One other thing I wanted to do with this is be able to work with stuff in time. So I have this concept of rulers. So SR for set ruler, and then I can set it to, say, 120 beats per minute and 8 divisions. So it takes a ruler, sets it to 1 bar at, or calculates how long 1 bar. So it takes a ruler, calculates how long 1 bar at 120 beats per minute would be, and then divides that by 8. And it makes a little tick at each of those points. So you can see where those line up. And then by using the arrow keys and control, I can maneuver the cursor onto ticks precisely. The cursor can still move freely in general, but if I wanted to, say, reverse everything here, I can do that. And yeah, that's this thing. It doesn't have a ton of features just yet because I've mostly been working on the UI, and I hope to add a lot more neat stuff as I go on. Okay, cool. Hope you like it. Uh, I'll post some updates when I got them.